Hi preschool friends, it's Miss Shelley and Mr. Munch. Well, if you remember right, our letter this week is the letter I, and the I says or I. Let's sing our song for Mr. Munch. I know you're hungry, Mr. Munch.
Oh, yes, I am.
I have a hungry friend. His name is Mr. Munch. And what he likes to do all day is gobble up his lunch. He likes the letter I and things that start with or I. And is very happy when he goes munch, 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 crunch. All right, here we go, Mr. Munch. Here's the first thing. Ink, ink. Does that make a sound or I sound? Yes, it does.
Oh, good, because I'm so hungry.
There you go, Mr. Munch. Good job. All right, the next thing that I have is a eraser. Eraser. Does that make a or an I sound? Nope, you can't eat the eraser, Mr. Munch.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
All right, let's see what our next picture is of. This is an iron. Iron. Does that make a or a I sound? Yes, it does. Be very careful, Mr. Munch. This might be hot. He's so hungry by the end of the week. All right, Mr. Munch, I really think you're going to like this one. Ice cream.
Oh, I love it. I love ice cream.
Ice cream. Does that make a or an I sound? Yes, it does. And guess what, Mr. Munch? It's chocolate. It's your favorite. Here you go, Mr. Munch.
Oh, it's delicious.
All right. It is delicious. The next thing I have is a magnet. Can you guys say that? Magnet. Does that make an or an I sound? Nope. You can't have the magnet, Mr. Munch. What about a phone? Phone. Does that make a sound or an I sound? Nope. No phone for you, Mr. Munch. Our next picture is a igloo. Igloo. Does igloo start with a or an I sound? Yes, it does. Oh, this is pretty big, Mr. Munch. Be careful.
Oh, go on.
Excuse me. You're excused. Thank you for using your manners, though, Mr. Munch. And then the last thing we have is a spinner. Spinner. Does that make a or an I sound? Nope, no spinner, Mr. Munch. Sorry. And the last thing we have is ice. Does ice make a or an I sound? Sure does. Mr. Munch, you get to have some ice.
Oh, goody, goody. Oh.
Good job. Remember, friends, our letter this week was the letter I, and it makes a sound or an I sound. See you later.